See how gang violence affects students. We take a look back at this year's MS Walk and campus ministries grow. All this and more coming up next on College Week.
From the Chmielewski Fine Arts Center on the campus of the University of Sioux Falls, this is College Week. With Brandon Sandoval, Stefanie Chmielewski, and sports with Brett Geese.
Good morning. I'm Brandon Sandoval.
And I'm Stefanie Chmielewski. Thanks for joining us.
Last week, the Mears Library celebrated National Library Week. From 2 to 4 on April 15th, students and staff alike were invited to come read one or two of their favorite poems or just sit and listen and relax for a little bit. Following the readings, the English department and the library staff served root beer floats and cookies. National Library Week was started in 1958 and is an annual event that honors libraries and librarians all around the country. Next year's celebration will be on April 10th through the 16th.
In Sioux Falls, gang violence is on the rise. With more on the story, here is College Week's Adam Verink.
In Sioux Falls, gang activity is not the first thing to come to mind, but in one weekend, there have been almost 12 reports of gang-related vandalism. Detective Bingen says what exactly a gang member is.
If they walk like a duck, quack like a duck, and dress like a duck, they're a duck. When I first became a police officer, we used to call the young kids the wannabes. They're a wannabe gang member, but we discovered that the wannabes will prove that they are. Here recently, past year or two, we have developed a street crimes unit. These are officers that are in an unmarked vehicle, and they basically sit around and watch and observe and be a good witness, and if they have to, get out and make arrests and enforce the laws and protect the citizens of Sioux Falls.
Officer Nelson, who has been with the Street Crime Unit since it started in April 2007, says that we have up to 300 gang members and associates in the Sioux Falls area.
Well, in Sioux Falls, we've identified individuals that are members of approximately 32 different gangs over the last 3 years. Approximate membership it varies depending on the time of year, because we have, this gang membership is kind of a transient population. People come back and forth to the reservations in bigger cities and that kind of thing. So the number, it's a fluid number, and best estimate would be anywhere from 250 to 300 gang members and or associates in Sioux Falls.
Even though gang members do not pose a direct threat to college students, Officer Nelson says we should be aware of their presence in the area.
Just kids on college, I don't think that gang members are necessarily a direct threat to kids on campus, but it would be a good idea. And I know I've worked with campus security at both USF and Augie about training, being able to identify who some of these people are. It's not uncommon for them to be passing through the college campus. Certainly with all the vehicles and that kind of thing, it's a area that's pretty much ripe for the picking as far as theft.
Sergeant Ellen Dale of the University of Sioux Falls Campus Safety says what students should do if they are suspicious of any gang-related activity.
If students are suspicious of any gang activity, they should call us first. If they can't get a hold of us and they feel immediate danger, they should call 911 immediately. If
you are suspicious or feel threatened, contact Campus Safety at 321-6400 or the Sioux Falls Detective Bureau at 367-7234. For College Week, I'm Adam Verink.
Last Saturday was the 2010 MS Walk for a Cure. With more, here's Stefanie Chmielewski.
It may be an early morning, but the people of the Sioux Falls Multiple Sclerosis Society are already out and about.
People of all ages and backgrounds have come out today in hopes of raising money to find a cure for MS. Director of Special Events, Mandy Peterson, says she has high hopes for this year.
We're hoping to raise around $170,000. Our chapter actually covers North Dakota, South Dakota, and Iowa, and through all our Walk MS events, we raise about $700,000 every year.
Even though curing MS is the reason for today, people have many reasons to come out.
Travis Robinson, head coach of the Sioux Falls Wheelers and an MS Walk participant, says why he feels it's important to participate in community events such as these.
It's a great atmosphere. People are really happy. They're really willing to help people with multiple sclerosis. And, if we can get a little bit healthier while we're out here, it's just another plus.
In addition to getting more physically fit, USF college students Brandy Reiner and Jess Thomas say how USF's culture for service brought them here today.
we're part of the Law and Justice Club, which is why we came out today. And it's been really awesome because we're required to do some community service hours, which is a good thing because it lets us have the opportunity to come out and do it for a good cause. And it gets other people involved because we have others in our group that aren't from USF that we brought with. It's important for everyone to get involved in your community, especially if you plan on staying here. Brandy and I aren't 100% sure where we're going to end up, but we both love Sioux Falls, and so we want to be involved.
For USF College Week, I'm Stefanie Chmielewski.
If you would like to be a part of next year's MS Walk, call 605-336-7017 or log on to mymssociety.org. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look into a new student-led prayer group. Don't go away.